Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, back with more Feral Predator action. This time he's got some friends on either side. It's the other Hot Toys Predators that I have in the collection. Now do check out the review on this figure that's just gone up on the channel if you haven't seen it yet. There's some stuff in there you might want to know before you decide to part with your money. But this video is a bit more fun. Fun for the prey predator in the middle, because it looks like he's being taken out for the day. His special day out. The real predators are taking him to Disneyland, and he's going to go on all the rides, and he's going to have a damn good time, aren't you?
Yeah, Disneyland.
And then you take the mask off.
Disneyland.
Elder Predator's just like nudging City Hunter. He's like, bruh.
We really gotta take this fool to Disneyland? Yeah, afraid so. Shit.
Well, I just stuck the Jungle Hunter biomask on with blue tack. He hasn't actually got on bottom jaw right now. That's missing in order to get this on. Probably, no, I can't do it with the bottom jaw. It has to be without. But yeah, it's interesting to see him like this. The dreads kind of work. Don't really like the dreads look with this particular mask. He's not supposed to be wearing this, but just, you know, in case you're curious what that might look like. I mean, technically you could do this with all the masks here, probably. The only one who doesn't come with a mask is Elder, because he just doesn't. And why would you want to cover up that face? I mean, folks, if you're watching the Feral Predator review and you haven't got a Predator yet, screw that. Don't mess around with this thing. Get like an Elder. Get this one. It is amazing. That's museum quality figure right there. It looks like it belongs behind glass in a museum. Seriously. City Hunter has been heavily modified with custom biomask, the King Willie head sculpt, the shoulder cannon, his mandibles are custom. My Jungle Hunter is the original Hot Toys Jungle Hunter head sculpt, but on a classic Predator body, which was a bit of a hard thing to put together. It's not perfect, so I'm curious about the new Jungle Hunter. I know it looks like they're just cutting corners and using the classic body again, because you can tell by his kind of bicep muscle. Just there, see that way it has the dark stripe across his muscle on the arm. That's the giveaway that it's the classic Predator body, because the original Jungle Hunter didn't have a stripe there. So I hope that was just like a stand-in body, and they're going to do a new body for the Jungle Hunter and really do it justice, and not reuse the classic head sculpt and just paint it different. But yeah, this is a bit of a Frankenstein put together Jungle Hunter. Bit of a placeholder until hopefully one day, like, the ultimate one will be released by someone. Then we have the latest Wolf Predator by Hot Toys, the cleaner from AVP Requiem. Comes with a nice base, and it's a really, really good figure. You can get a lot of looks out of him. The head sculpt is insane under there. It looks incredible, but the mask is so cool with the dual shoulder cannons as well, and all his various weapons that are in storage. They've all got reviews on the channel. Just type in Dean Knight 333 Predator review and it'll all come up. But it's a totally different design. I got to get that mask off him, but it just doesn't compete. You know, for me personally, I can't see it staying in the collection forever. The Feral, you know. I'm probably going to do my mods and have some fun with him, and then see if I can sell him. Possibly. I just don't have the space, and I'm not into it enough to keep it. That could change over the next few days. Maybe something will click, but I'm not seeing it happening. But in the meantime, I'll do some videos, have some fun with it, see what I can do with it, and then let you guys know what the plan is. This part of the Feral Predator's base is removable. I don't know why, but it is. It's got a little plug and everything. Let me get the focus for you. Yeah, it plugs in, or you can take it out. Or maybe you can switch something around. Me. That's a good video to watch if you want to know about the custom mandibles for the Hot Toys City Hunter. They're a big improvement. That's the video with all the details in there. That's the video on the custom King Willie head sculpt. Definitely check that one out. But this original Hot Toys Jungle Hunter head, the first one they ever did, and I think the sculpt and the likeness is dead on. I guess they just need to make it a little bit bigger for the more updated bodies they're using and update the paint apps. But I hope they don't reuse the classic sculpt again, because it's just not the Jungle Hunter from 1987. It's not, you know, this is, but it's pretty dated now, probably a bit too small for one of the newer bodies. Like, this is the classic body from the Predators film with Adrian Brody, and it kind of works pretty good. I mean, I don't think the head looks too small on this, but it probably is a fraction, because it's meant for a much different body. You know, I still have the body and the netting, all that stuff for the original Jungle Hunter. I just took all the armor and all the trophies, the gauntlets, everything from the Jungle Hunter, and put it on the classic, which was not easy to do. But the dreads on this original head sculpt are starting to get a little bit crusty feeling. You know, they're losing that nice fresh rubbery dreads feel that you get with the newer Preds from Hot Toys. So I don't know how much longer the dreads will last. I did have to repaint all the little gold beads or links, whatever you call them. But such a great likeness. I just hope they don't reuse the classic again. I should probably dig out his closed mandibles and show you that look as well, but I've already showed you this a bunch of times on the channel. But I do love looking at it. It's just, there's absolutely no denying when you look at that face, that is the one that was facing off against Arnie in the jungle. And the teeth, they have that cool translucent kind of look to them, which never really came back. You can see it on the top, his top left one, right under the eye that we can see lit up. You can see how translucent the tooth looks. It's amazing. And they took that away with pretty much all the Predators after that. And so this is an old Jungle Hunter, you know, gauntlet from the original figure, beautifully weathered. I'd be surprised if they can weather the new one, his armor, as well as they weathered the original. But the wrist blades, or the gauntlet blades, sorry, they are plastic on the Jungle Hunter original, but they are metal on the Wolf from AVP Requiem. They are plastic on the new Feral Predator, which is really annoying, because as you saw in the review, one of mine broke super easy. I didn't even realize I'd done it until a point when I was filming. I looked at it and thought, what the hell? So be very careful about his plastic, long, very susceptible to breaking gauntlet blades. The City Hunter gauntlet blades are metal, and the Elder Predator has metal gauntlet blades as well. So that's the way it should be. Why take it away? You know, when you've established it. That's the thing I say. I've said it before. Once you establish something, it's like in video games, like when they do a sequel and they establish something that gamers love about that game, and then they take it away in the next one. Or with a figure, they use metal gauntlets, blades, and then they take it away because they're being cheap. You know, it's just, you don't go backwards, you keep going forwards, or at least stay at the level you're at, but don't ever take away something that's better and replace it with something that's crap on purpose because you're being cheap. And at the moment, the Elder Predator is the only one who doesn't have a diorama base. The City Hunter technically didn't come with one. That's borrowed from the Rambo figure by Sly Stallone shop, I believe. But yeah, I need to figure out a nice diorama base for the Elder that's appropriate for him at some point. I was tempted to go digging out all the Wolf Predator stuff and show you him unmasked, but there's no point in me doing that when this video is only 10 months old and you can get a really good look. I mean, I reviewed him a couple of years before this when I originally got him, but this was a more recent video I did, just showcasing the figure, and he was in the jungle and it's raining and it's all nice and atmospheric. So if you want to see his face, check out that video. Now, I don't have any experience with the original AVP Predators like Scar and Celtic and Elder from the AVP films. I just don't like the look. They're a bit too bulky and WWE wrestler look for me. I've always preferred the more sort of tall and slender Kevin Peter Hall classic look. That's why I loved it when they kind of harked back to that with Wolf. It seemed like they were kind of going back to that original kind of sleek look. I mean, he was even sleeker than Jungle Hunter and City Hunter, obviously both played by the late Kevin Peter Hall, the legend. Also Bigfoot from Bigfoot and the Hendersons and a whole bunch of others. But yeah, I mean, it's just such a beautiful design. Now, of all the ones on the desk here, if I could only recommend one to you, it would be between the Elder, the far left, or the Wolf, the far right. That really does come down to, just which one you would prefer. See, with the Elder, like I said before, you've got that museum quality, perfect looking figure. It really is incredible. I think it's perfect. Other people may disagree. I'm sure there's people who are far more knowledgeable on the Elder than I am. But I do know the history behind the suit. It was originally the Jungle Hunter from the first film that they modified to make it look like an older Predator. So I really like that about it, because you can see the Jungle Hunter in there. Now obviously they added, that's a beautiful little shot right there. Oof. But yeah, you can tell that's the Jungle Hunter. But it's got that cool kind of pirate look to it, which is very unique. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that one, folks. Seriously, it's probably very expensive now, but do what you need to do and try and get that one. Because even if Hot Toys did do this again, I don't see how they would top this one. What could they do? Give it like a more kind of squishy body like the Feral? With the netting, it's not really necessary. I mean, this one, posability is not great in the torso, but the arms move fine, the head moves great, the legs move good. It does everything that you'd want the Elder to do. He's really the one that just kind of stands in the background, overseeing, and it's just an awesome piece. But he doesn't come with a biomask, so you might really crave that with your first Predator, in which case you can't go wrong with the Wolf, because he's got one of the coolest biomasks and one of the coolest faces because of the acid burns and all the detail there with his milky eye, all that stuff. So I would recommend the Wolf or the Elder. The City Hunter is really good as well, but I did have to get some custom parts to make him better, like the shoulder cannon, the biomask. I think that's it, and the mandibles obviously. But yeah, City Hunter is a really good one as well, but I would definitely recommend either the Elder or the Wolf. Yeah, just having a look on eBay, there's the first Wolf that came up. That's brand new in China, 543, pretty damn pricey. Some custom Predator 2 biomask on there, not Hot Toys, custom, £47, looks decent. I want to know more about you. There's 23 pictures. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, this might be the same dude who makes my one, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's interesting. Someone needs to pounce on that. And I saw a few more wolves for the same price, all about 540. Here's an Elder Predator, 376. Free delivery. Not too bad for, considering how awesome that figure is. That's the one. I mean, phew. It's still cheaper than the Feral. And it's a much better figure. Oh, look, it's the original build, the build it yourself Hot Toys Elder. Oh man, Jesus, I remember when we used to think that looked amazing. No, that's the Wolf. What am I talking about? Yes, sorry, it's a Wolf Predator. Brother, you look dirty. Look at your arms. Is that the only picture? Oh, that's no good. I bet if you could do videos literally of me just browsing on eBay, you'd probably do better than my reviews. It's a weird world, the things people like to watch. I didn't understand reaction videos when they very first started to happen. Now that's all you get is reaction videos. Anyway, yeah, there's the classic going for 410. There's some, who's that? That's the Ancient Predator. Ooh, from AVP. Oh, there's the Elder from AVP. Anyway. Oh, an alien. Oh, yeah. Right. Shall we stop looking on eBay now, folks? I'll wrap it up. This was just a chance to show you the Feral Predator with the rest of the Predators in the collection. I mean, it's very different from everyone else. I'm not sure quite how I feel about him staying in the collection at the moment, but I'm going to have some fun with it. I'm going to do the showcase video for you and some mods probably in the very near future, and I'll keep you all updated on how all that goes. And if I do decide to let him go from the collection, I'll let you know in a video in the future. So yeah, check out the review for the Feral if you haven't seen it already. Try and share it around with the community if you can, because it's got some handy warnings in there for people who might be deciding to get that piece. It's very expensive, and I don't want you guys to experience the breakages that I did. It really sucks. I mean, I had to pay eBay prices to get mine, and you know, 3 or 4 different things broke on me. One of them was broken right out of the box, so you got to be very careful with this one. Alright folks, hit the like button, subscribe, check me out on Instagram at DeanKnight33, and stick around for the next video coming up soon. See you soon, take it easy, bye bye.